It is a popular spot to cool off in the summer. Going to Turner Falls in Oklahoma has become a tradition for a lot of Texas families, always has been. But is it safe?
Well, 2 people from North Texas drowned there last week, just a few days apart. And tonight, police are telling folks to swim at your own risk. Jobin Paniker spoke to a family devastated by the drowning.
All I'm thinking about it is the fact that she's gone.
It has been the toughest week, flipping through wedding photos, quiet, somber moments as family and friends together mourn.
It's hard to really move on when this pall has really been over our family for the last week.
Jessalyn Jose was 26, married and ready to be a nurse. A quick trip to Oklahoma to Turner Falls changed all of that.
It feels like I lost a sibling, honestly.
Jessalyn and 3 friends went to celebrate a birthday. All were holding hands waist deep in an open part of the pool when a current took them all under. Jessalyn could not swim and did not make it. Her body recovered 2 hours later. It was the day before July 4th.
I saw fireworks and I was just like, this is so strange how the world just moves on when this is what's happening to us right now.
6 people have died since 2016 at the falls. In fact, another man from North Texas died just 2 days later. The city of Davis oversees this place. The police chief says the underwater drop-off from a ledge goes from 4 feet to nearly 13 feet deep. The city of Davis tried for 2 years to hire lifeguards.
You just can't get the applicants.
The city says there are already warning signs throughout, and Monday night decided to add more.
It's clear that they understood the danger. They looked into hiring trained lifeguards, but then eventually backed out.
The family is pushing for Davis to do more.
They need to make it much clearer that your life is at risk if you go into these areas.
Areas that the family argues were back open within hours of the tragedy. Jessalyn was devout and active in church. Her husband was just a few short months from reuniting with her in the U.S. All that has changed. And a family is saying 1 death is too many, let alone 6. In Mesquite, I'm Jobin Paniker.